If you look closely at the sidewall of a modern electric car, you'll see small markings like HL or EV ready. It sounds like a marketing gimmick to rip off consumers, right? Tires are just tires after all. But in reality, the difference between a standard set of tires and a set of dedicated EV tires is much greater than you think. It's like the difference between a pair of fashionable sneakers and a pair of athletic safety shoes. One is for aesthetics, the other is built to survive under extreme pressure. So what really makes EV tires different? And why can choosing the wrong tires kill the performance of a Tesla or Porsche in just a few thousand miles? Welcome to the world of silent rotations. When we talk about the electric vehicle revolution, our minds immediately fly to massive lithium-ion batteries, lightning-fast acceleration, or autonomous driving software. We focus on the brain and the heart of the machine. We consistently ignore the only component that actually makes the car move: the tires. Think about it. No matter how much horsepower or torque your engine produces, it all has to pass through 4 contact patches, each roughly the size of a human palm. These 4 small pieces of rubber are the only thing standing between you and the asphalt at 70 miles per hour. But if every tire on the road looks like a round black block of rubber, then why is the industry spending billions of dollars redefining them specifically for electric vehicles? The primary reason electric vehicle tires are designed differently lies in the battery pack. While a gasoline engine is relatively light, a long-range EV battery pack can weigh over 1,000 pounds. For perspective, a Tesla Model Y weighs nearly 4,400 pounds, about 20% more than a similarly sized gas-powered SUV like the Honda CR-V. This massive weight sits directly on those 4 small contact patches we discussed earlier. In the world of physics, more mass means more downward pressure. This forces the tire to do more than just roll. It is constantly carrying a load that pushes the rubber to its structural limits. However, weight is only one part of the story. When you press the gas pedal in a gasoline car, there's always a brief delay before the engine accelerates and the transmission shifts gears. But in an electric car, that power is instantaneous. The moment your foot touches the gas pedal, 100% of the engine's torque is unleashed directly onto the road surface. There's no buildup, it's simply a raw, powerful thrust. For the driver, this feeling is incredibly smooth. However, for the tires, this experience is extremely violent. Because the rubber must grip the road surface immediately to prevent slippage, friction generates enormous heat and extreme physical pressure. Essentially, the smoothness you're enjoying is actually a brutal tug-of-war between the tire surface and the asphalt. But the most surprising difference isn't in the force, but in the sound. In a traditional car, the roar of the internal combustion engine acts as a kind of white noise, masking the constant rumble of the tires on the road. But once you remove that engine, the silence of an electric car reveals a problem. Suddenly, the friction between the rubber and the road becomes the loudest sound in the cabin. What used to be a whisper in the back is now a distracting noise. To remedy this, engineers have hidden a secret inside specialized electric tires: a special sound-insulating foam layer. This foam acts like a giant sponge, absorbing sound waves and vibrations before they reach your ears. It's a sophisticated solution to a problem we didn't know existed until the engine became silent. But this isn't just about comfort or sound. it affects something far more important. Every time your tire rotates, it deforms slightly under the car's weight, consuming energy in the process. For a gas car, this is a minor detail. But for an EV, it's a direct drain on your battery life. Think of it like walking on sand versus a hard floor. High rolling resistance acts like sand, forcing your motors to work harder for every mile. In fact, choosing the wrong tire can reduce an EV's range by up to 10%. Essentially, every rotation is a trade-off between grip and energy conservation. And all of this leads to a very practical question. When you see the price tag on a set of EV tires, it's easy to feel a bit of shock. But you're not just paying for rubber, you're paying for a multitasking masterpiece. These tires must simultaneously support 20% more weight, handle massive instant torque without shredding, and include internal acoustic foam to keep your cabin silent. Additionally, they use advanced rubber compounds designed to minimize rolling resistance, saving you money on every charge. In the past, a tire only had to provide grip and durability. Today, an EV tire has to be a structural support, a sound dampener, and an efficiency booster all at once. Essentially, it is doing more work than any tire in history. But if that's the case, can you just ignore all of this and use regular tires instead? It's tempting to swap those expensive EV tires for a standard set to save a few $100s. But in the world of physics, there are no free lunches. If you put regular tires on an electric vehicle, you'll likely see them wear out up to 30% faster due to the massive weight and instant torque. What you saved at the tire shop, you'll quickly lose in replacement costs. Furthermore, your cabin will become significantly noisier, and your driving range will drop as the motor struggles against higher rolling resistance. Most importantly, standard tires may not provide the necessary grip for emergency braking under such heavy loads. It is a classic case of short-term savings leading to long-term headaches. And the story doesn't even end there. We are now entering the era of smart tires, where embedded sensors monitor wear patterns and temperature in real time, communicating directly with the car's computer. Since EVs distribute weight and power differently than gas cars, these sensors can detect uneven wear before it becomes a safety hazard. Furthermore, manufacturers are developing specialized EV versions for all-season and winter driving, optimizing every groove for maximum efficiency. In the past, tires were just passive components of the chassis. Today, they are becoming an integrated part of the vehicle's tech ecosystem. The black circle under your car is no longer just a piece of equipment, it's a high-tech sensor touching the future of transportation. We often overlook tires because they seem so simple, yet they are the critical link that dictates your safety, your range, and your entire driving experience. Choosing the right tire isn't just about maintenance. It's about respecting the physics that keeps a 5,000-pound machine under your control. In our fast-paced world of high-tech batteries and autonomous software, it is a humbling reminder that the smallest detail is what truly keeps everything moving forward. So next time you see an EV glide silently by, remember, the real revolution isn't just under the hood, it's right there, touching the ground.